Well, it's my son's birthday and I'm going to do the hosting tonight. So I thought I'd show you how I whip out a very quick and easy Thai style birthday dinner for 11 people. Here we go. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. By washing the starch out the rice. There's 6 cups of rice in there. Now bear in mind I'm cooking in a rice cooker, electric rice cooker. So a cup is not a cup. A normal cup's 250 mils. A rice cup is only 160 mils. So watch out for that trick. 3 rinses usually gets it done. You can see it's still quite cloudy, so I'll keep going until it's fairly clear. I'm just going to add a can of coconut milk. Not the light stuff. The full flavoured does better in this sort of dish. And then I'm going to fill it to the 6 cup mark with water. I just give it a good mix around. Then we're going to turn him on. Tell it that it's white rice. And it will now look after itself. That's a whole element, and 6 cups will go a very long way. You wouldn't normally use that many, like I say, I'm cooking for 11. That now looks after itself, and that's a large proportion of the meal. Next, we'll get on to the coconut vegetable curry. Got a lot of veggies in my family. The recipe for the veggie curry is in my cookbook, Bill and Val. It's page 84 and 85 for the stovetop versions. I'm just converting these to quick electric jobs. So I'm actually going to cook this fella in the pressure cooker. Here we go. First we'll make the paste. So the paste is 6 cloves of garlic, 3 chilies, 2 tablespoons of lemongrass stalks, 2 teaspoons of ginger and a teaspoon of turmeric. Now I'm in a hurry, so I'm going to use mostly shop bought. I can't get readily shop bought lemongrass, and I got a ton of it, and I've also got my own chilies that I dried. So we'll make the paste. I'd mention, if you can't get lemongrass readily where you are, feel free to substitute lemon rind. Just grate some lemon rind, or lime rind works probably pretty well too. It's that really thin, and then I'm going to put it in a little electric spice grinder. That really does get it down to almost a powder, which is fantastic. I don't like the fibres, so they're all gone. That's all the ingredients. We'll give that a good old mix up, and then you have yourself a wonderful curry paste. Pity there's not smell-o-vision, because even already, without even cooking it, it smells bloody good. Once you've done this a couple of times, actually, you'd be surprised you never buy curry paste again. To start and do the veggies. I'll do 2 zucchinis. Yes, I'll use a heap of pumpkin, some onion. Might use cauliflower. Not sure about corn. I've got beans instead. So just mix it up. You know, use what you want to use. I mentioned you have to use an onion. You can't go without an onion. But if you're not big on veg, throw some chicken in as well, or beef or pork cut into thin strips, whichever you prefer. I tend to use a lot of carrot too, because we like it. So while I'm peeling the vegetables, I'm also going to lightly fry off the curry paste to get it activated. Get a much better flavour if you give it a little bit of frying. You wait till you smell it becomes quite fragrant. Sorry about that. You wait till it becomes quite fragrant, and then you throw it into the pot. I'll give you a look at how that pot's going. Chopping veggies, but we've got a big wad of veggies in there. The paste will go in there as well, and a tin of coconut milk. The bulk of it, I've decided, is going to be sweet potato. Veggies, you can probably see the coconut milk is in there. Just a can. Now I'm going to season it. Salt, sour, sweet, hot. Hot's already in there in the paste. There's my salt, fish sauce. You can use soy sauce. My sour will be tamarind paste. You can use lime juice, kaffir lime leaves, whatever you want. And the sweet chili does for the sweet. There's not much hot and sweet chili, honestly, but you might probably recall I put chili powder in the paste. Good to go now. I'm about to put the lid on. Can you see down there? on that side, the level of the liquid. That's about right. I add a little bit extra water, but not much. I'm going to cook this for 15 minutes in the pressure cooker. Believe it or not, the rice is actually finished, so I'm about to fluff that on. I've given it 15 minutes. That's more than ample. You can see why I use these electric things, can't you? While I've been doing my preparation and getting the curry ready, the rice is cooked. So I'm going to open that up. Looks the business, and I'll give that a good fluff. Throw some shredded coconut in there just for a little bit of extra coconut and texture. You can see that rice is through. When I serve it, I'll add some fried shallots on top, and that's a big component done, folks. The curry's cooking itself. So the other component of the meal is I whipped out yesterday some traditional Thai peanut sauce, which is on page 22, Bill and Val. Dead easy. I've got a video which I'll link, so I won't go into great detail. This all goes into a blender, and you just blend it up, and you end up with a lovely peanut sauce that you can make as spicy or not. I've made this one quite spicy, but I've avoided a lot of chili in the curry for those that don't like it. What I'm going to do is buy some fish bites, just chunks of fish. I'll fry them up and people can have them with this peanut sauce. That's an easy way to do it. The other component I'm going to do is a sticky lemon chicken. Now, most of us are vegos, but there's the odd meat eater, including me. So we're going to get on to the chicken now. Now this is the sticky lime chicken. Now I'm actually going to do a separate video on this. You can see I've rated this a 10 out of 10, which never happens. So it's a damn fine recipe. They recommend you serve it with coconut rice. Well, we've got plenty of coconut rice. So I'm just going to show you the end result, and I will do a separate video for those who are interested. Because it is exceptional. So we're going to use keycap mannis, which is sweet. It's a sweet soy. I'll throw some chili flakes in, use garlic, some ginger, zest of a couple of limes. I tend to use kaffir lime leaves instead of them because I've got it. Some chicken. Not going to worry about the spring onions. Probably won't worry about the toasted coconut. These last things you just put on when you serve it as a garnish. So the main thing is it has a marinade, and then you bake it in the oven, basting it in the marinade. So I'm only going to show you that when it's finished. Sure how common keycap mannis actually is. It's a really thick black sauce. It's salty like soy. But it's also very, very sweet. Now, I don't use it for a lot of things, but I do use it for this particular recipe, and like I say, it's a bloody good recipe. One of the ways I'm just putting a bit of lime juice in the marinade. One of the ways we store our lime juice is we put it in little ice cubes and freeze them. Works a treat. This wasn't in the original recipe, but I absolutely believe this is what makes this so good. So I'm just going to take the centre out of a kaffir lime leaf. You can buy them bottled in most supermarkets if you don't have a kaffir tree, and I'm going to shred it up finely, and that will go in the marinade. What nationality this dish is, I treat it as Thai. It's got a lot of Thai flavours. Maybe Paul from Life in Thailand, could you leave a little message and let me know if you use keycap mannis in your cooking over there, or you've seen other people use a lot of it. Thanks, buddy. If you wanted to do this as an entree, all you would do is use chicken wings or chicken legs. I want it with my main meal. Obviously, I want people to have it with rice, so I'm using chunks of chicken breasts that I'm just chopping up into fairly large bits. The chicken's in the marinade. The curry is cooked. It's been kept warm, in fact, now for 13 minutes. I'm going to release that and just do a bit of a taste check on that to make sure it doesn't need any additions. That's the I call that quick release, where you let the steam out. You just have to wait till that stops or the lid won't open. That's a safety feature, which is great. So far, I've been in the kitchen for about 2 hours. The rice is cooked, remember? Coconut rice is cooked. The curry is now cooked. The chicken is marinating. It'll be baked. I'll put that on about an hour before people come. And I've got the fish bites that'll go with the peanut sauce. They'll go in the oven at the same time as the chicken. Bob's your uncle, folks. Not bad for cooking for 11 people, eh? It ended up actually pretty much on the money. I added a tablespoon of plain yogurt in. Just because I wanted the creamier colour, I think. No real reason. Didn't need the taste, but anyway. And I was happier with the colour after that. So there you go. That's good to go. Chicken. It's about to go in the oven. It's 2 hours from kickoff. I'm still remarkably calm considering I'm about to feed 11 people. I'm going to warm that peanut sauce slightly. That's the rice in a container that can just go in the microwave. That's the veggie curry in a big pot that I can just rewarm it in. Hey, how good is this? I'm on the money. I'm on the money, folks. Here's the final proof of the pudding. The veggie curry. Not as much of that went as I thought it would. The fish was a hit. There's not much of it left. You can see people have been dipping in the peanut sauce. The lime chicken, it was a big seller. And so was the rice, obviously. So there you go. That's the end of the birthday, simple, quick to prepare Thai feast. See through. It's a Black Forest cake. Wish it was my birthday because that's my bloody favourite.